everybody, and welcome to ClausenWorld. Today I am going to show you what I am going to be sowing in the month of December. Now we are in the middle of December, and I know that some of these items might need a little assistance, meaning a covering, and I'm okay with that. But in Texas, we tend to get either a mild winter and this much spring, and then we jump right into summer. So I am trying to get a jump on my growing season. So the first thing I want to show you guys, I have a little packet here that I keep some of my seeds in, and I'm going to try radish. I tried in this year, the 2020 growing season, I tried a gourmet blend radish. I wasn't all too keen on that. I tried a white icicle radish, wasn't too keen on that. And I tried the black Spanish radish, wasn't too keen on that. So I picked up some watermelon radish, and I'm gonna give this radish a try. And I think I might also try again the gourmet radish, put that back out in the garden, and just try to maybe cook it differently. Maybe that's where I went wrong. So radishes are gonna go in the December garden. Okay. Cilantro is an herb that likes a little bit of cool, so that's going to go in the December garden. I personally don't care for cilantro, but my niece's guinea pigs love it. I like the coriander seed. I like to put that in a pepper mill and kind of like, grind it like I do pepper. I'm also going to put in the garden some kohlrabi. I want to get a jump on the kohlrabi. Can you guys see that? The light's coming through the back window. Sorry about that. I want to try, let's see. I've got a couple of these here. I thought I had everything in order, but some stuff got knocked out of order, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about order. I'm just going to try to show you all because I have a few things here that I'm trying to get in the garden. I'm going to be sowing some perpetual spinach. This is kind of like Swiss chard, so that's going to go in the garden. You know I have Swiss chard growing in the garden. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. My Japanese is no longer very good, so I'm going to put that in the garden. Now, this is going to be an experiment. I'm going to try to put some Brussels sprouts in my December garden. And this one grows it's pot friendly. So I'm going to try to grow that. We'll see how it goes. I'm also going to try to put some broccoli rabe in. This is also container friendly. Again, those two are experiments, the broccoli rabe and the Brussels sprouts. In the December garden, lettuce, any kind of lettuce you can put in is good for your December garden. I'm going to try some radicchio. I'm going to try some chicory. This is one of my all-time favorite lettuces that I found this year. I really like it, so I'm going to try that. Can you guys see it? There you go. I'm going to try that. Here we are. And I'm going to try some long-standing Bloomsdale spinach. Did I tell you guys I was going to try some bok choy? This is actually tatsoi. It's bok choy tatsoi. And I'm going to put that in the garden. This is already in the garden right now. I am going to try, let's see, I already have some red mustards growing in the garden, but I want to try, and this is supposed to be good for the summertime, so I'm going to put in some Georgia collards. I'm going to see about putting in some turnips. Now that's supposed to be the bulbing turnip. This one they claim is just supposed to be for the tops. We'll see how that goes. I think that was just, they tried to get you. I'm going to also sow more of the red mustards. I've really enjoyed those. Really excited about that. This one is an Indian mustard. It's called Florida broadleaf, which means this one should do well in warmth. So that might be good for the summer. And I already have this in the garden. I hope you guys can see. I got these free microgreens from my local grocery store. They were giving these away. These are really big packages. They were giving them away because the seed package said 2019, but they still germinated. I have these in the garden right now. This is an umami Asian blend. It has bok choy, pak choy, Chinese cabbage, red giant mustard, and a mizuna in this one. And then this one is the red Russian kale. You guys probably can't see that, but that's the red Russian kale. And these two are already in the garden right now growing. I grew them as a big plant, not just the microgreen. This was an experiment that really worked for me, and I'm excited about that. I'm going to put some Premier Kale in the garden. If y'all hear some noise, that's the dog. I do apologize. She just came in here, got a toy out of her toy box over here, and ran down the hallway. Yeah, all that banging that y'all probably hear, she's beating up her toys. So, red Russian kale, or the Russian ragged jack kale, this is in the garden right now. I'm going to plant more of this. I'm going to also put in the garden the new seed, purple lady bok choy. And that looks like all I have that I want to put out in my December garden. And again, some of these, the dog, she just started this when I started talking. Some of this will need to be covered. Some of it will not. Like my experiments. The, let's see, the Brussels sprouts or the broccoli rabe, they may or may not need to be covered. We'll see. Usually Brussels sprouts don't need to be covered, but as an experiment, I'm going to try that. So that's what I'm going to be putting in the garden. Trying to collect all this stuff so you guys can see. Y'all won't see all of it, but I have a lot of seed packets that I'm going to put in the garden. So these are going to be going in real soon. The weather warmed up a tiny bit today. I'm going to see about trying to get into the garden for just a short amount of time, but y'all know my lighting, so I may not be able to work out in the garden much. So I don't want to have a long video. I want to hurry up and get this over with so that you guys aren't sitting and waiting through a long video. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my seeds for sowing in December. I hope that you're sowing something in December so that if you're trying to have a 24, here comes the dog. Y'all hear her run up? She just ran up on me, y'all. It's never ending in this house. But what I was trying to say was, if you are trying to make a Four Seasons garden, I hope your garden is going well. My garden is doing well, so I'm going to continue on with it, and I hope you do the same. So until the next video, bye everybody.